What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What is going on, everybody? This is your man Dre Mac, and of course, I'm here for the Blurred AF, and my man Blue will be in. I actually, let me take that back. If he comes late, or if he comes at 7:30, it's because I told him I might be late. Because I'm not gonna lie, I was getting, the kids and all of that food, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was running late, but it came faster than I thought. So you know what I mean. That's why I'm not gonna lie, I had to chew on a little something, before I got on here. Then I'm gonna put on something. I'm gonna let something now right there. All right. So a Marvel, what quotes will Feige provide at the red carpet event? We got to see. What's up, Marvelous D? What's up? We really got to see what they're going to say. I don't think I can play it because I'm tired of fighting copyrights. It ain't a copyright strike. I'm just tired of fighting copyrights. So that's what it is. What's up, Pam? Hey, did you get my inbox? I sent you an inbox, Pam. Hopefully you got that. But hopefully you guys are having a great start of your day. Like I said, Mika's on vacation, so I already knew Mika was. I wasn't expecting Mika to even be here. So Mika's on vacation. Blue is coming in the house. Blue is up in here because I thought you was gonna come in at 7:30, brother. I ain't even gonna lie because I did say 7:30. But yeah, so Mika's on vacation, so let Mika, like she told me I'm in retirement, and they had her little wonky cane, you know what I mean, with her skates, and then out there bounce rock roller skating. I seen what you did, Mika, and I don't like it because I feel bamboozled, hoodwinked, run them up. I
tried to link up with Mika for lunch, man. I ain't get to catch her for lunch.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, yeah, that's right. She's in Jacksonville, right?
She down here.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So shout out to Mika G. Let her enjoy herself. She ain't got to be up here. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I'm talking Deadpool. She ain't trying to hear that shit.
Yeah, she kicking it with her fam too. I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
She's with the family, you know. So yeah. So we're gonna get it. We're gonna get into it. You know what I mean? Like I said, hopefully you guys are excited about this show, and you already know what it is. Let's get it started.
What does this button do?
All right. Blue, what's going on with you, my brother?
What's up, man? I'm tired, man. Just played a basketball game.
Huh? Oh, you play basketball again?
Yeah, I'm the season back, man. I gotta go get this going for a three-peat, baby. Going for a three-peat.
Oh, like the Chiefs. I get it.
You playing. like the Lakers.
Yeah,
man.
well, what year was that? What year was that?
What, the three-peat with the Lakers?
Yeah, what year was that?
What was that? 2000, 2001, 2002?
Yeah,
it don't matter.
We still wearing baggy clothes.
Last three-peat to happen.
Look, we were still wearing baggy clothes and
last three-peat to happen. Who done it since?
And 5X shirts.
Who done it since?
Oh, the Chiefs about to do it this year.
We'll see.
The first time in NFL history. Hey, I didn't even realize New England had a chance to do it, but they got beat by Philly that second year, and then they went back the third year and beat the Rams in the Super Bowl.
And I'm put it off with what's my man the wide receiver they went and got Randy Moss.
They almost pulled. No, they didn't go 3 in a row though.
No, I'm just saying that was the year they had a phenomenal year.
Oh no, not that. No. That was the year that they went 17, 18, 19. Randy Moss, that was the year that they got beat by the New York Giants.
Was that the Giants?
Yep, they got beat by the New York. Trust me, my homie at the gig tell me he a Giants fan. He tell me there's every chance he get a chance. We start talking about GOAT quarterbacks and Tom Brady's and the Patrick Mahomes and all, and he bring him up every time. Never fails.
Brady what $300 million man over there at what he at ABC, NBC?
He's at Fox. Tom Brady's at Fox. Yeah. He's at Fox. What is up? Pam is in here. Aisha. She's talking about some howdy now. You know what I mean? Howdy. What up? Ty is up here. Sheet up here. He said, G's up, hoes down. That bitch can't swim. She's bound to drown. Hey, wait a minute. We were saying that a lot as kids, though. Like, we was on the bus saying, that. Chill is up in here. Marvelous D is up in here. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the crew, to the fam that's doing their thing. I'm going to go see Deadpool and Wolverine Friday at 2:00. So again, once I get out the movies, I'm hurrying up and running home, making a quick video. No edit, no nothing. I'm not doing all of that. It's gonna be a quick video. I'm gonna upload it. You know what I'm saying? And tell y'all how I felt about this movie. And today, I know that the Marvel was having a red carpet event for Deadpool and Wolverine. So I actually it already ended. But I didn't see a lot. As far as when I was watching it, it was people, showing people cosplaying, all of that, you know what I mean? Talking about the movie. Let me ask you, let's get into this because I'm excited. Okay, I'm excited about this movie.
That's where I was about to start. I started off like that. Even though I don't believe this is Marvel's savior, but they need this excitement. If they can get this excitement and bottle it up and put it to every movie or everything that they got coming, they should be good to go. This is some wild shit. I believe it might bust the $1 billion.
Oh, it's most definitely. If Inside Out hit $1 billion, this most definitely hitting $1 billion. Just for the simple fact, this is the first time we got Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds in a movie since the X-Men Origins Wolverine. And we got them in their proper costumes. You know what I mean? It ain't that whatever the hell that was in X-Men Origins, that debauchery. I remember having the bootleg. Matter of fact, I remember talking about Homegirl, and she had the bootleg tape of X-Men Origins Wolverine with the jacked up.
I think everybody had that. That's my first time seeing it was the bootleg.
It was. That was my first time too. Was the bootleg. And so I know that a lot of people. I'm mad at Aisha getting to see it at 9:30. She got her tickets today. I ordered my tickets a year ago. A month and a half ago. I would have. Trust me, I would have. I think it will hit $1 billion. I don't think it's going to be like Black Panther numbers, but if rumors, I don't like getting into spoilers or anything like that. But I think it probably hit 1.1. 1.2. I think it's going to hit 1.2. But if everybody kept saying all these, this person is in it, Taylor Swift is in it. Taylor Swift. I said Tyler Swift. Taylor Swift. I don't know who Tyler is, but that's her cousin that don't sing. Yeah, the one who say, Taylor, my cousin, right? But I think it'll hit 1.1 million. But with this, I think what I'm hearing, and I don't get into the spoilers because I don't want to be spoiled. Even them doing X-23, they're revealing that in the trailer. I was a little disappointed. Because I kind of felt it was coming on, but I wanted to see Daphne Key I wanted to see for myself. You know what I mean? Just like how everybody, the Sabretooth leak, they came out last year. You know what I'm saying? During the writer's strike, I believe. Not last year, during the writer's strike. I was kind of upset about that because I wanted to see it for myself. You know what I mean?
That's one that they should have held on to.
Yeah, so But what they are saying, what they even showed is literally that first 40 minutes of the movie. So
yeah, that's what I heard. I heard the first, not to cut you off, I heard that the first 40 minutes of the movie, everybody's saying, oh, the trailers are spoiling the movie. That is
they say it's the first 40 minutes.
Yeah, so
that's
it's
the
like
first
spoiled or not.
Exactly. I think there's way more in this movie than that's meeting the eye. Personally, I think there's so much into this. I really feel, and maybe I'm getting my hopes up, but I think that this is going to be in game for for the Fox
X-Men
universe.
Yeah, Fox.
Yeah, the Fox universe. I think that this is their end game, and I believe, even though Ryan pitched it as basically a buddy cop road trip movie, I guarantee you he said, let's pitch this as the end game for Fox. So that's why you got the Sling Ring portals, you got the Deadpool core. Of course, I wish I wouldn't have put my comics up so I couldn't get to them. But I got that whole Deadpool, the whole Deadpool kills Deadpool. Yeah, Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe. Deadpool kills Deadpool. You know what I'm saying? The Kill Lonami.
What is Deadpool core?
The Deadpool core. I got all of that. All of that. So, Kid Deadpool, the Cowboy Deadpool, I forgot his name. You know what I mean? Lady Deadpool. Got my Lady Deadpool over here.
Who I would love to see show up? What's the shark?
Shark Pool. They got Shark Pool, Panda Pool, Galactic Pool.
It ain't Shark, but it's just remember when he became king of the monsters?
You talking about, yeah, that's I forgot his name, but I know what you're talking about. That's funny though, because that was his buddy. I'm mad because that run lasted 15 issues, and then they rebooted it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I think they did No Way Home and switched with trailers. I can see it No Way Home, but I think it's going to be No Way Home / Endgame. You know what I'm saying? Jeff the Land Shark. Yeah, Jeff the Shark. Jeff the Lander. Jeff the Shark is hilarious in that run. He is hilarious. Do you think Kane will be made? You have no choice. You're talking about being in the void. Aliyah. You gotta mention Kane. It doesn't make any sense not to.
If it ain't even nothing but a joke of, on some real life type stuff, making light of whatever the situation, you know what I'm saying, the situation revolving around Jonathan Major, not in a picking on him type way, but you know how Ryan Reynolds do.
Right, and if I'm not mistaken, they did some reshoots in like April and May.
No, they was still reshooting, I think, last month.
Yeah. And what did Jonathan tell TMZ when he came out there back all swole? You know what I'm saying? It was like, what you coming out the gym doing? What you doing? Yeah. I'm working out for what? for a potential for a movie? Yeah, but hopefully, you know what I mean? So if it's even a voiceover, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's a voiceover, because honestly, I mean, if you keep it real, even if they don't go all out and bring him back like, full-fledged, could you see them doing almost like what they did with what's the old girl's name? There was the Amber Heard. What they did to her in the Aquaman 2 movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe some old some B footage, some B-roll footage from, you know what I'm saying? From Ant-Man, and throw that in there or something, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could see some stuff like that. I could see, or some reshoots with him in there, voiceover. It's a lot of things that they can do pertaining to him. Somebody said, I was listening to it on in the Twitter Spaces. I'm gonna start doing Twitter Spaces too. That's where it be lit at. But they was talking about Kang. Somebody said they can have Jonathan play Kang without showing his face. Like the mask, you don't know who's under the mask, but it's Jonathan, and then have like a reveal. And I was like, that would be kind of dope. That would be kind of dope.
That would be dope. I don't want to hear no malarkey about no white tree. Damn a white tree. How about that? Right? Mr. White Tree that came on talking crazy on my live yesterday.
Oh,
damn a White Tree.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Twitter Spaces they do be lit. So you know what I mean? Like I went on Clubhouse last night. I was like, I'm automatically getting right back off of here because it's dead. You know what I mean? But yeah, that Twitter
that was Ty's Twitter. Yeah,
that was dope. Ty did say he was gonna be on there. He's gonna do it. So yeah, most definitely look at doing that in the future. This is what I'm seeing. Honestly, I think this movie is going to be more emotional than what people are thinking. Because I'm gonna be real with you. Even though the Deadpool Deadpool monies. Good Lord, I can't talk. The Deadpool movies, because it's gonna be some money. It's gonna be some money. But even though the Deadpool movies has the college humor and all of that, the cocaine jokes and you know what I mean, all that other stuff, you can't deny the emotional tones that the Deadpool movie brings. Yeah. And like Deadpool 1, it's a love story, but he starts talking about going through cancer and what you would do to save somebody from cancer or the lengths you would go through. That's deep. And they didn't play it. They didn't do it like Thor Love and Thunder did and play as a joke. They legitimately like played it very seriously. And you felt that. You know what I mean? You kind of felt that. What did you think about like the Deadpool movies and their impact to this movie?
Oh no, I enjoy both. I think both 1 and 2. 1 is a classic. Yes. Two you can go back and revisit. I'm with you. It's a lot of, even though it has that humor in it, it still is a drama. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It is a drama, and I think that's the dope part. If you go back, you know what it reminds me of? I was just watching what it is with him and Samuel Jackson, Hitman's Bodyguard.
Hitman's Bodyguard, yeah.
Watching that. And it reminded me.
Bodyguard's good.
It is. But it reminded me of Deadpool, like the drama in it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even the jokes, the over the top type stuff, but the overtone or the layer on top of that was some serious type shit. You know what I'm saying? It was still serious. And I think we're gonna get that from Logan's side though. I think we're gonna get you know what I'm saying, some serious out Wolverine. I'm predicting it's gonna be a lot of Wolverine deaths, right? Yeah. Maybe 3 to 4 Wolverines have died. We're gonna get this, maybe even see it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The Wolverine, I think the Wolverine he gets is like a failure, or he looks at himself as a failure. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be serious. They're gonna serious it out. Then when they get together, it's gonna be fucking bananas.
Do you think he's going to be like the Wolverine that we got in X-Men 97? Because that Wolverine got his adamantium ripped out, and he kind of failed. You know what I'm saying? The mission when he went to go take out Magneto, and he doesn't know that because he was knocked the hell out. You know what I mean? So you think we're going to get a version of that because he got his adamantium ripped out? So you think we're going to get a version that was similar to that?
Nah. I don't think we'll get that. I'm telling you, this is going to be a down on your luck, just probably trash, and it's going to take Deadpool to bring him back. I think that's literally the first 40 minutes is Deadpool trying to bring this Wolverine. Hey, look, man, we need you. Come on, and trying to be the cheerleader, and that's why they fight. Leave me, you know what I'm saying? Because it a lot of Wolverine stories in the comics is always leave me alone, leave me to my devices, leave me to just sulk and be in the woods or be away from people, and everywhere I go is death. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's gonna take good old Wade Wilson to show up and slap him on the ass and say, "Come on, man, get back in the game."
No diddy. So there's clips in the trailer where he's talking about his family. And that was one thing to remember at the end of Deadpool 2, because this is what I like about the Deadpool movie Deadpool 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's a family film. And at the end, he gets his family. You know,
Right.
that version of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I keep forgetting Yu-Gi-Oh! is in The Wolverine and Deadpool 2. Play by two different.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! is a Wolverine character. You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy is she got a relationship with Storm.
Yeah, we depending on what writer it is, you know, we
just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? That was one of comic book Storm's first relationships also.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people still, you know,
they go to Wolverine, they go to Fours, they go to, you know, all the men, you know what I'm saying? Of course, T'Challa, you know what I mean? But yeah, they all, I mean, you know, writers gonna write and do their thing, you know what I mean? I do want to play a little bit of this interview because right now, on the red carpet, they got Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds. I do want to hear what they have to say real quick, if you don't mind. Let's see, because again, one thing about this is that, like, for real, I'm excited because I've been waiting for, you know, for one, Ryan to go over the Fox characters go over to Marvel because of their track record. You know, prior to Phase 4, you know, their track record, I was like, it'd be dope to see, you know, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine in a Marvel movie. It'd be dope to see, just like how we was like, it's good to see Tobey Maguire, you know what I'm saying, in a Marvel film. It's good to see Andrew Garfield. You know what I'm saying? Because we all felt if you get Andrew Garfield was not a bad Spider-Man. It was a bad written movie.
I'm gonna tell you this: Andrew Garfield is actually my favorite live.
He's a good. For one, me and my brother always say he's Mark Webb's Spider-Man. That definitive amazing Spider, the long, linky, talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Always got the jokes, just everything. His appearance.
I think that's what. To me, he was, like you said, Mark Webb. He is even the 90s cartoon Spider-Man to me.
Yeah. The 90s cartoon, to me, the 90s cartoon reminded me more of Toby because he's always talking to himself. He just didn't crack the jokes that the 90s cartoon, but that dude always was talking to himself.
Toby Spider-Man, and I love Toby. Toby is OG, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
But Toby Spider-Man was just a little bit more serious, even though it was Sam Raimi. It was still a little bit more serious.
Yeah, he's not cartoon. He's TV show Spider-Man from the 70s. Do you think we might get the brown? I think we're going to get. First of all, it is going to be multiple Wolverines. I think we're going to get brown suit Wolverine.
That would be crazy if the brown if the brown suit Wolverine showed up. You know,
played by
that got killed off, or so. That would be crazy. That would be a in-game Captain America getting the fucking hammer type moment. You know what I'm saying? Especially if we have him like fight and die or something like that.
That would be crazy. Jean Grey most definitely is coming back. There's no way in hell that you have
What if it's
Sophie Turner?
Sophie Turner.
No, I think it's gonna be OG. I don't think it's gonna be Sophie, but it wouldn't surprise me if they had a cameo. But I think OG Jean Grey will, because he's always that version of that Wolverine is always tied to her. So it would make more sense
I kind of hate that because it
does take it. It does.
They just push Scott right on out the way, man. And they doing it.
They do it a lot, and honestly that'd be pissing me off because Scott ain't no punk in the comics. Scott ain't no joke. All right, let's get to what Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman has said at the red carpet. Hopefully, I don't get in trouble for this, so I'm gonna play a little bit and stop.
This is from Marvel.
This is from Marvel.
Okay.
So hopefully I don't get in trouble, but let's see what they're saying.
Jackman and Ryan Reynolds. But first of all, like, what are you doing here? Because I remember you said, I'm done, I'm hanging up the claws, and you're here. How did you end up back?
I don't remember that, Joe.
I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of hating dude's voice. Like, what are you doing? No, my bad. I'm sorry.
That was another variation.
They've been doing this all day. They're so hyped. But it's about even. It's about even. The love for you is even. But what would you say?
So thrilled to be back. The 3 days after announcing it was my last, Logan being my last, I saw Deadpool 1, and I remember going, oh, hang on a sec.
Oh my gosh, no way.
I'm so happy. I feel invigorated playing him. Cannot wait for fans to see it because we get to see a whole different side of it.
So he said he seen Deadpool 1 and that got him excited. Do you think because of the way Deadpool was, the way the movie was constructed, or what did you think that gave him that itch? What would you be your prediction of that?
The being able to actually be Wolverine. Like he
Just
was not
Wolverine.
Yeah, because he only really got to be Wolverine the last two movies, the Wolverine and Logan.
What about in Days of Future Past?
He was just a guy running around. He was more of a plot device to help push.
He was the MacGuffin. Yeah, he was the MacGuffin.
You know what I'm saying? And in the Wolverine, he got to be Wolverine up until the third act, and it just fell apart in the third act. And then Logan is a classic, you know what I'm saying? It did what it did, but he's back for the money. Of course he's back for the money. Of course but I Shield, two things can be true. I think, he just did the recent divorce and everything. I'm pretty sure they threw the bag at him to come back. So yes, that enticed him to come back. But I do think him seeing the opportunity to, because remember, he's a theater. He come from theater.
Yep, he does.
So you know what I'm saying? He's got that type of background. I think he really wants to embody Wolverine, and I don't think he actually got the chance with the first Fox movies to really be the Raging Cajun. I mean, not the Raging. I mean,
you talking about my boy Gambit? I got you talking about my boy Gambit.
He never got the chance to be the good old knucklehead like he wanted to be.
You're right, though. You're right. I think Logan was the closest we got.
Yeah.
I would say Wolverine too. The Wolverine, because Wolverine is not the Wolverine is not a bad movie. I just didn't like the Silver Samurai suit.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not a bad movie.
Bad. It just fell apart in that third act.
That final scene when they introduced that big ass, you know what I'm saying, Silver Samurai outfit. I was like, they couldn't just, oh, but that's crazy. You know what I mean? But
they should have made old buddy who was with the arrows.
Yes, that should have been.
He should have been the samurai.
Yep, he should have been Silver Samurai. You're right. He should have been Silver Samurai. Let's get back to this red carpet. Let's see what more that they got to say, so we can kind of break this down.
Well, you've been playing this character for 25 years.
Yep.
That is just amazing.
Amazing.
And you finally got to try on the iconic suit.
Yes.
After all this time. Yes. How did that feel?
I got to tell you, I cannot imagine how I ever did one scene without wearing it, because it just makes sense. Look, it makes sense.
It makes sense.
Look, he's pulling the old wrestling move. You know what I'm saying? You want to see me in the suit? Yeah.
But you know what's crazy? Him saying that is true.
It's very true.
All the merchandising that they lost.
Exactly. I don't think nobody gets that part. I don't think nobody, because there's so much merch, you know what I mean, that you can make off of. For one, Deadpool makes merch, period.
Yep.
As soon as he put on that suit, merch out the yazoo. Everything that you see Deadpool gets sold up, sold out, everything. Yep. So you have the Hugh Jackman in it. Soon as that toy comes out, there's going to be a fight for that 2-pack. They're going to have a Deadpool Wolverine 2-pack, and people are going to lose their mind over Halloween
that this year because of this.
Oh yes,
yeah,
right, Aisha. I seen that earlier today. That they were talking about that was the reason that they wanted to do the black costumes.
Who was the director? Brian.
Brian. I like to touch on folk singer.
Yeah, Singer said that though. He said wearing he said wearing the traditional X-Men costumes didn't make sense, and that how the Matrix did it is better. Let's do the leather, you know what I'm saying? And in the comics, they started going the black leather.
When they did X-Men under not Hickman. Oh my God, when they did X-Men,
that was Joss Whedon.
That was Whedon's X-Men. You're talking about X-Men comic run?
Yeah, I think that was Whedon's run.
Yeah, when they came out with that all new X-Men, yeah.
I think that was Whedon's
I did not like that. I didn't like them suits. I didn't like the yellow and blue big ass X suits. I didn't like that either.
Yeah, that was
Grant Morrison. Yep, it is Grant Morrison. Yep. What's up, Johnny Washington? He punching it. He punching the air. He trying to touch on. Let me shut up. I don't like that dude. I do not like Bryan Singer at all. I will punch him in his face if I ever seen him. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Remember that was early predictions, and they were saying Channing Tatum was gonna make an appearance. Now, remember when they did Free Guy, Channing Tatum did have a cameo in that movie. So did Channing Tatum, Captain America, Chris Evans had it. It wouldn't be out the realm of possibility because they said this movie is like 2 hours and 30 something minutes, and they only showed 40 minutes of the movie. So that automatically tells you there's way more that's going on with this movie.
Maybe we get Channing Tatum and we get the Gambit from the original, because you got to think they all was in that movie together.
Yep, absolutely. Not Tyler, God, because he played
Kent or something like that. Something on it.
Oh, man, I can't, because he was the Prince of Persia.
No,
I can't think of
John.
No, he was John. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Not Prince of Persia. What's his? Oh my God, I see his face, and I can't think of his name. Okay, I'm having a brain for it. Let's keep going. Let's see what they got to say, because I'm having a brain for it. They'll tell us in the comment section when we're wrong.
When we walked out on set, in that suit, him in his suit, there was a hush over the whole crew, and it was incredible.
Well, Ryan, I want to ask you, because if you go,
there was a report that people were crying the first time he put on the suit. It came on set. There were grown ass men like legitimately tearing up.
You gotta think.
Oh, go ahead, my bad.
These are people who probably been waiting to see something like this
all my life.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I can see that.
I remember back in the day, me and my cousin Manute, shout out to my cousin Manute, we were fan casting X-Men way back in like 92. You know what I mean? We had Professor X was Patrick Stewart. That's the only one we got right. Because Star Trek was on at that time. Star Trek, I was like, he'd be perfect. He looks like Professor X. We had like Iman as Storm and Clint Eastwood as Wolverine. You know what I mean? And all these other people. So, to me, when I first seen it, I freaked out because I remember fan casting this for so long, but to see him actually wear the iconic suits, it's kind of like almost like what I don't like about is it Days of Future Past? At the end of the movie, then they put on the iconic suits at the end of the movie. You know what I mean? You got
not Logan.
No, not on Logan. No, not on Logan. I'm talking about Days of Future. No, No. I'm talking about Days of Future Past when the actual X-Men, not Wolverine.
Okay.
Yeah, and you had Cyclops in the everybody had on the 90s outfit. Well, right. Wolverine wasn't there, but you know what I mean? But Cyclops, what was it? Cyclops Storm. Days of Future Past. That was a tease. Because I'm like, oh snap! Even though I didn't like dude who played, I didn't think he doesn't embody Scott Summers to me. It was still cool to see him have on that blue suit. Tyler Kish, that's it. Taylor Kish, yeah. You did. You said start with a K. Well, I was saying, man, what's wrong with me and Taylor and Tyler's today? Dre, I know someone who's seen the film. Who is seeing the film tomorrow. You want me to let you? Nope. Nope, don't say shit to me. Who would Lady Deadpool be? I think it's Blake Lively. Because just because she's doing promotional stuff that I never seen her do during Deadpool 1 or 2. She's doing stuff on her Instagram, tagging Ryan Reynolds in it. You know what I mean? So I believe she's Lady Deadpool.
Blake Lively.
Yeah, I most definitely see Blake Lively. All right, let's get to this.
Deadpool movie. You have been teasing Wolverine and Deadpool from the beginning, and Hugh Jackman. Was this always the plan, the vision?
Oh God, no! I didn't think it would come true. I just treat the whole world like a trash can vision board, and
You're
just see what sticks, and hopefully. But this was like honestly, it was a dream come true. I have never had a filming experience that was this good.
Wow!
And the outcome somehow be better. And it was really in large part because Hugh, not only is he the one and only Wolverine and what he does is quite singular, but also we got to do things with the Wolverine character. I think that, is itches that you would want to scratch for your whole tenure.
100%. These guys as writers, because you got to remember, Ryan is a writer, he's a producer, and the care they took for my character and every character in this movie, even more than his own character. And
if this is what I love about Ryan Reynolds. Once he's seen that it is trying to show just a little bit. But but once Ryan found that they put him in that Deadpool comic, and when they said he looked like Ryan Reynolds mixed with a Sharpay, and once he found out about that character, he hasn't looked back. This is kind of what I want. I wish, honestly, for other characters, that the actor take ownership of that character. What's up, William Moloch?
What did you?
So like how Mahershala Ali is. Hold on, y'all, because my kids is doing the fool. I'm sorry. I gotta go. I gotta do daddy stuff real quick. I'll be right back because
he'll be right back, y'all. Let me see what's going on in these comments while he heads off. Let's see. Aisha, his age a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But you guys, what, Ryan is he 50, 51, something like that? So, I mean, come on, for him to white dude being 51, he all right, he good. What else? What we got? Aisha, I think they said it was filming Joker 2. Is she in Joker 2? Blake Lively's in Joker 2? 47? Okay, I'm 47 is cool. It's Tobey Maguire in the film. He could be, rumor has it that he might show up. It could be a lot of, some of these cameos might be stock footage. That's another thing too. If he is, his Spider-Man might be in the film. You know what I'm saying? Might not necessarily be him. Could be stock footage, or it could be him. Could be as they're going through different portals, you might see, you know what I'm saying, Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man. He might shoot a peace sign or something like that. Who knows? Let me see. Chill says, "Oh, Dre, you back?"
Yep. I'm back. I had to, I didn't. You don't see a belt in hand, but next time I come up, you see I come back huffing and puffing. You know what's happening.
Said Blue, do you want Hugh to be the MC Wolverine in another appearance? I don't mind him being let me say this. I don't want him to be the MCU, the definitive MCU Wolverine. No.
I agree.
I don't want him to be the definitive MCU Wolverine. Him showing up as the Hugh Jackman Wolverine that we did, the Fox Wolverine, I'm fine with that. It's kind of like what they did, which I kind of hated in the comics, when they did the Old Man Logan and they kind of just ran that to the mud and they added Old Man Logan to the X-Men. I hated that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't like that, but I can see them doing something like that in the MCU. You know what I'm saying? I can see them doing that.
Like if he shows up in Secret Wars, I'm cool.
Right.
But that's it. I don't want him going forward, you know what I mean, and becoming the Wolverine for the plus. How the hell are they going to be able to tell that story? You know what I mean? So it wouldn't make narrative sense. Not logical, narrative sense. When you're looking at a storyboard narration, what happened prior to, unless you do Battle World and you restart this whole entire thing over again like they did in the comics. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
yeah.
All right, let's my bad, y'all. Let's keep going with Ryan Reynolds. And this is what I wanted to say. What I want is more actors to take ownership of these characters. If you got to write it yourself, and you see it, when I did the reaction to Black Panther, it's not that Black Panther is a bad movie, but you see the inconsistency in narrating the storytelling, and that has to deal with someone who does not have that much love or interest for the character like that. It ain't that.
You talking about Wakanda Forever?
No. It was the first Black Panther movie. I did a reaction video to a guy said it's not that good, and I'm like, what? It popped up like literally. You know how you go through your homepage on YouTube? That popped up. I'm like, and I watched like 2 minutes of it. I'm like, nah, I gotta do a full reaction video to this. This is how I do. I'll watch something. If it get good, I'm like, nah, let me do a full reaction video because I want y'all to see my natural reaction to this. And the guy made some good points, because if I'm looking at it at a narrative storyboard point of view, especially if you're coming from a previous movie to the new movie, if you're basically copy and pasting what happened, but you do it all wrong, then you could point out those flaws. And not saying Black Panther, Black Panther was not a bad movie, but you can see the cracks in armor. That's what you can see the chinks in the armor. That's all. That's it. And I'm doing Black Panther Wakanda Forever. You know what I'm saying? That's the next reaction video, and that'll come out this. You know what I'm saying? About probably Thursday. You know what I mean? Probably Wednesday or it'll come out Wednesday. The Wednesday is where I got it coming out. So you'll see that, and there's another somebody doing a reaction video to that. But what I want is more actors, writing these scripts or helping writing these scripts because they have love for the character. So they can say, nah, that character won't do that, and it doesn't have to be a one. I'm not saying be a 1-for-1 from the comics. That's ridiculous. It would never happen. There's scenes in comic books that just does not translate well to any screen. So I'm not saying that, but the essence of the character still has to be there. And if the essence of the character is not there, it's not the character.
Right. And I think a lot of people get that misconstrued. They think, the writer should have liberties to do whatever. And yeah, true. But you don't have Batman swinging around like Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, because now it's no longer Batman.
Right. Even when Batman on Batman v Superman, the Josh Whedon cut, didn't they destroy that Batman because he was cracking jokes of being too much like Tony Stark?
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't
want to take away from the fundamental who this person is.
Right.
And that's just canon, period. I've seen a lot of talks about talking about canon and it don't matter, and that's the books, this is that. But how did you even get here? You know what I'm saying? Like, your starting point was this. So imagine if that's the case, Star Wars, if I say, you know what, fuck it, I want to do a Star Wars book, and I just make Anakin a black kid, you know what I'm saying, from the Lower East Side of
Lower East Side of Tatooine.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all shouldn't be mad then. You know what I'm saying? There shouldn't be an issue if canon. You know what I'm saying? If canon is not an issue, y'all shouldn't have an issue with somebody just coming back or coming and reinventing Anakin and doing that, or even Luke Skywalker, somebody, especially somebody prominent. You know what I'm saying? Somebody prominent like that, you shouldn't have an issue with her taking the liberties of a writer. You know what I'm saying? Changing their whole character makeup.
Exactly, and that's all. That's all we're saying. She-Hulk. She-Hulk was cool. They just destroyed Jennifer Walters. They wrote Jennifer Walters horribly.
The show was bad because of that.
Of the writing, yeah.
It wasn't bad. She was not a bad She-Hulk.
Nope. It was bad writing.
It was just bad writing. The comedy was off. It should have been more serious, in my opinion.
Right. Absolutely. Let's keep going. Let's see what they got to say.
And there was something about Wolverine that I hadn't cracked in 24 years, and I feel like we cracked it here.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now, you two are best friends in real life, which is amazing. Did you learn anything else about your friendship while making this movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I always knew Hugh had a kind of next level sort of discipline about his work and about his, that work ethic. This was like nothing I've ever seen before. It actually raised the tide raised all boats on the movie. Like the second he shows up with that like level of preparedness and dedication, of course you take care of the character, of course you take care of the person, because they're taking care of you, and I've done this job long enough to know how rare that is. And now when you find somebody who is truly not just iconic, but the almost like the role was built for them, or they were built for the role, you can't quite distinguish between the two. That's Hugh. And then he's also a guy that can like go get nominated for Oscars at doing Les Mis. I mean, he's genuinely one of one. There's nobody like him.
And I do like what he's saying as far as like taking care of the character. Like let's be real. I give Hugh Jackman his props because he started to embody the character. Like, even though he's not the character's height, you know what I'm saying? Not the character built. Well, I mean, he got bigger, you know what I mean? But he's nowhere, we should have Harry Potter in here, a buff ass Harry Potter. You know what I mean? Right. This Canadian.
But you remember what he said when he said he didn't know nothing about Wolverine.
Nothing about Wolverine at all.
Wolverine was an actual
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Yeah. A monster.
So once you get the material, he said that Kevin Feige used to sneak him comics, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, so he can understand, what was going on. And that's just how bad the Fox situation was. You know what I'm saying? It was so bad that they didn't even know who the hell they was playing.
I wish Kevin Feige would have snuck Ryan Coogler some comics, but Taika Waititi.
According to them, they did.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What's up, Torian?
What's up, Torian?
Yeah.
I think that's dope. He wanted to learn what's going on, and I think as it started happening, I think he saw the phenomenon of what X-Men. Because a lot of people look back on the Foxman films and talk a lot of trash about them, but these were successful ass movies.
I mean, the first X-Men movie was very successful.
These were successful ass movies. So, it's a question or a comment I wanted to.
Go ahead.
Johnny Washington. He says, what I find fascinating is nobody bats an eye about Hugh being 55 playing Wolverine, but Hollywood trying to push the narrative that Ali at 50 is too old for Blade. Don't Hollywood knows black don't crack?
I mean, I kind of give him that. I gotta give him that. I mean, hell, Mahershala Ali, Blade doesn't do. I mean, well, let me take that back, because Wesley was whooping ass as Blade. You know what I mean? Doing all kinds of stunts and all kinds of that shit. But technically, he doesn't have to. You know what I mean? Because he's killing vampires. He doesn't have to. So he could continue to play that character for really the next 20 years. I mean, I don't see it, because then he'd be 70. You know what I mean? But if he played it for the next 10 years, look at Don Cheadle. You know what I'm saying? Only thing that looks old on Don Cheadle is his hairline. You know what I mean? Because he's getting old.
Remember when he did Traitor?
Yeah.
It's like bulked up a little bit for Traitor.
Yeah.
And now he's just when I look at him, he's
so slim.
And I'm like, I wish they would put him on some kind of program or something to just make him look like I think the first Iron Man, he didn't look bad. Or the first Iron Man 2. He didn't look bad, but as it went on, he just I need to
look like Hotel Rwanda. That's what he looks like. Hotel Rwanda, Don Cheadle.
Yeah, he might be on that Ozempic, man. He might be on that
Ozempic.
But no, to comment on his comment, I think the reason why that narrative is being pushed is because the film ain't being processed. Like, it's not even getting off the starting block. You know what I'm saying? The thing with Hugh Jackman is we've seen him, he was 35 when he started, something like that.
So if he's 55, now he was 30.
Was he 30?
He was 30. Yeah, 29, 30.
He was in his 30s. So we've seen him, like Dre said, grow and embody.
The character.
You know what I'm saying? The character. So him coming back at 55, we already know, hey, Hugh Jackman 55, man. If he don't look you know, as quick or as Wolverine as we want him to, is really okay, cool. But the thing is, with Blade, Mahershala Ali, you only get one time to make a good first impression. You know what I'm saying? And at 50, do we want, or 50 plus, Mahershala Ali coming in and looking 50 plus? Not, and I don't mean in the face, but action wise. You know what I'm saying? Like, do we want that from our Blade? And I think that's more so the issue. Not saying I'm with you. I think Black don't crack. I think Mahershala Ali can come in and kill the role, but does he even want to continue doing the regimen of keep my body up? You know what I'm saying? That's even Hugh Jackman was like, man, come on, man, I got to eat this chicken and rice again. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
And there's only so much chicken breast you can eat after a while. Right. No matter how much you saute it and cook it, it's only so much chicken breast, you know what I'm saying, you can eat. And potatoes, sweet potatoes. But yeah, you and again, you do have a point with that. So do you think that Deadpool is going to get another movie? Most definitely. Definitely. It wouldn't surprise me if Deadpool is the new Samuel L. Jackson, popping in people's, you know, at the end of people's movies and all of this stuff. And because you could do that with that character and it's not ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Well, true. This is what I will say when it comes to that. We have, if the mutant saga is the next thing coming, of course you can have Deadpool anywhere you want because the playground is big and it's, you know what I'm saying? That's what Deadpool does in the Deadpool will show up in the X-Men comic just out of the
just no for no reason. Like, what are you here? You know what I mean?
Like, so it wouldn't put, I wouldn't put nothing past Deadpool either getting another movie or being part of a team, X-Force, or, you know what I'm saying? like, so yeah, you trust me,
especially if they
1.2 billion that I believe that it's gonna do. Yeah, Deadpool gonna be all, and like I said, this marketing campaign that Ryan Reynolds is a clinic. He does the best marketing out of anybody in the industry. There's nobody that is as good as Ryan Reynolds when it comes to marketing. It is all out of his pocket most of the time. He's not getting the suit. So just think about this. If he's funding the marketing, what does that tell you about his pockets? Do you know what I mean? I think Ryan might be a billionaire.
He might be. It wouldn't surprise me if it wasn't.
Situation, I think he might be a billionaire.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. And it's just because it's Ryan. And what I would do, honestly, and this is to combat what DC is doing, I would do an Alpha Flight. I would literally do a funny Alpha Flight Disney Plus series, kind of like what they did with Peacemaker over in Max. But Alpha Flight I'm not saying it's a joke, but
no, I get what you're saying. The crazy thing about Alpha Flight is it hits all the social commentaries,
everything.
Hits all of that.
Yeah, and you could do that. It could be funny. You could have cameos from Ryan Reynolds. You know what I'm saying? Because he's dealt with Alpha Flight. You know what I mean? There's so much that I'll be able to think about doing, and then you don't take away from the larger, you know what I'm saying, mutant saga. That's just a portion because you know Alpha Flight is in Canada. You know what I mean? And you can tell good stories in that, still be funny, still have Deadpool show up, and you know, a cameo or two. You know, Wolverine can show up at Alpha Flight, but you know, make it a little funny. You know, do your social commentaries, all of that stuff, and it'll be good. Let's continue. Let's continue with this video real quick, and then we'll get to you say you got Mint Mobile? My son got Mint Mobile. I got him Mint Mobile.
The fact that I got to be a foot away from him, I had a front row seat to the greatest show on earth, no pun intended.
Oh, I
genuinely,
that, yes.
I mean, amazing.
Well, but for you, I mean, this is your best friend, and you guys are on set. You're bringing that relationship and dynamic and creating Deadpool and Wolverine. How did that help inform y'all's performance?
You know, Ryan said it best. There are moments where it's hard to tell if it's Deadpool and Wolverine or Ryan and Hugh because the movie it's funny. There's great action. It's big. It's spectacle, but it's really about friendship ultimately. And I think obviously our friendship informed that. And every day he said beautiful things about me. And Ryan is, first of all, made me laugh till I cried every single day. many, many times. But to watch him as a writer, to watch him as a producer, it was so good. He worked so hard, and I was thrilled because he's not a great father, but I understand why. No, it's okay. You can't be.
That's what I like that. I like that because he changed the monotony. So I know this movie is, if they're going to do it like this movie is going to be awesome. Like, I think, but I do want to see, honestly, I do want to see how it's constructed narrowly, based on what's going on in the MCU now. Because, Blue, what have we been talking about when it comes to the MCU? That a lot of stuff feels disjointed. Yeah, now they're all over the place. Now you got, in the last trailer, the final trailer, you got Cassandra Cain doing the spaghetti thing in the trailer that we seen that that happened in Loki season 2 that we see Victor Timely go through over and over again. You know what I mean? So
now that you done brought up, because I was,
what do you think about that?
I think Cassandra Nova, man. I think I don't need her to be a one and done villain.
You think she's going to be a carryover?
I need her to be the menace, the psychopath that she is, and I need her to affect the MCU going forward. You know what I'm saying? Because she's that type of villain, or she can be that type of villain. She needs to have an effect on the MCU going forward, whether it's just the X-Men side of the MCU going forward. See, that's the thing with what you just asked me about how the MCU is disjointed. They didn't concentrate, even if they wanted to have all these different arms, they didn't concentrate on each arm.
Right, absolutely.
They just got the arms dangling you know what I'm saying? Multiverse, well, let's take this arm and slide it over to you should have just, all right, this side is multiverse side, this side is going to be grounded, we're going to concentrate on that. You know what I'm saying? That's what they should have did, in my opinion, but they wanted to do what ifs and multiverse, and then, Captain Winter Soldier, Falcon, and then we're going to give y'all a little Hawkeye, we're going, you know what I'm saying? Like, concentrate on one thing, let it pass out, let it do what it do. Come to this arm, concentrate on that, let it do what it do. That way, people can follow it. If you're going to do Disney Plus series, let them just be grounded. Like, to me, all the Disney Plus series should have just been grounded series. You know what I mean? Hate to say it, we didn't necessarily need a Loki series. It was good, but we didn't necessarily need it. We didn't need it.
You right. I mean, you kind of right. But it did introduce the TVA. The TVA has played a big part as far as it's going to play a big part in this movie. You know what I mean? And it hasn't played a part in anything. And I think that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
It didn't play a part in nothing else.
It's introduced because it's a pivotal part of the multiverse. It should have been introduced where millions of people are going to see the TVA.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? TVA should have been introduced in Multiverse of
Madness.
Or something like that.
Yes.
Not Loki. And that's what I mean. Like, the stuff, the elements from Loki, those should have been elements on the big screen. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, I absolutely agree with you. We did need Secret Invasion if you really want to keep it real. To me, WandaVision was cool. Because coming off of Endgame, what made WandaVision cool. But I think pissed off about.
I think Falcon and the Winter Soldier was the better series.
WandaVision was good. Well, WandaVision was good too. No, but it was the better series. It was a better series because of what it's leading to.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, it's making way for something more grounded. I can stay with it. And Secret Invasion should have been part of that.
Mika G is in the house. Hey, Mika G. and I agree with you. Because if you watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier, you get to the end, and then now you're moving into this Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, Red Hulk, this type of saga. It fits right in. What pissed me off about WandaVision going into Multiverse of Madness is that they destroyed everything that they built up with Wanda in that goddamn movie because they did not communicate or they didn't get to see it. Who in their right mind is like, we're gonna make this, you know, this whole thing connect, but I don't want to see your movie and you can't see mine. Wait, how can I connect with something I don't know nothing about?
Right, and she was a flat villain, and what I mean by that is
she was a mustache twirling villain.
Huh? What's that?
She was a mustache twirling villain.
Yeah, because it was just like, okay, out of the blue, she's a villain, and she want to kill, you know, basically a friend or whatever, like all for the kids. When we just got in WandaVision, she just was like, you know what, I can't be doing this.
Exactly.
This ain't what I'm supposed to be doing.
Exactly. Even though that they can say she got possessed. Even though you can say she got possessed by the Darkhold, you don't see any progression of her going to that side. You just see her all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? She's in a field of orchards that Dr. Strange was like, this ain't real. Oh, let's drop this. And it looks like hell. Like, is this the Evil Dead or is this a Marvel? And that's what I'm saying. So if this is, you know, taking what we've seen in Loki, and I would say even Loki season 1, because I don't think this has anything to do with Loki season 2. I think that's why we're going to move into something later, because I think they're going to start teasing Secret Wars out of this. You know what I mean? A lot of rumors or a lot of theories. I'm going to say it more like this. A lot of theories is, Battle World is actually going to be in the void outside of time and space. Yeah. So when we bring it back, kind of like what they did in Ant-Man and the Wasp and Quantumania, when we get out of the quantum realm, it's totally different. You know what I mean? Things have changed. And that's why I think a cameo from Kang, even if it's just a voiceover, would work. You know what I mean? Would work. And the reason why I'm saying will work, because now you can go into Kang Dynasty, and then if you decide to end Kang after that and you bring on the Beyonder, and you have the Beyonder take out Kang, because there's a bigger thing. There's a bigger thing that I'm trying to do with Battle World. You got me. But at least that finishes up the arc of Kang. You know what I mean? You know, and then you can legitimately, you know, now you can part your separate ways with Jonathan Majors if you want to, because there's not going to be a Loki season 3. You're doing the Kang Dynasty. The Beyonder takes over. You know what I'm saying? For that, and then ain't nobody gonna bitch about that, because you still got to see Kang in the MCU. Right? No, that's true. That's true. I agree. The only reason why I don't want to see Doom just yet, I need Doom to be above Thanos level. Doom is that dude. I'd rather have the Beyonder from the 80s comic than I would from the 2015 God Emperor Doom, because I'm sorry, Marvel hasn't did enough to earn God Emperor Doom. They haven't did enough to earn Doom, regular Doom. You know what I mean? Not less God Emperor Doom. Hell no. Nope. Because I need him to be, because that dude literally takes Thanos, grabs him by the neck, and Thanos is no more. I need that Doom. You know what I mean? His whole spinal column out. Rip this whole necklace off. Hold on, let's finish.
I never saw a bad MCU show, and everyone who claims they have always seemed to have an opinion on the next one. Always some bad MCU shows out there. It's not good. It's not good. I think Moon Knight was really good, but if Moon Knight doesn't set up anything for let's just do this. I'm gonna put this out there. If Moon Knight, because he was in the ancestral, his version of the ancestral plane, right? Let's call it that. Now, if that bleeds into Boss and that Wakanda, what is that? Wakanda. What is that show? Well, which one? World of Wakanda, Thing of Wakanda. Eyes of Wakanda, I think. Eyes of Wakanda. Yeah. But it started delving into the ancestral plane, since Moon Knight was able to come out the ancestral plane, and they, able to introduce Boss. You know what I'm saying? Because she's a part of that deity. You know what I mean? She's part of Khonshu, Boss. What's it? Not Ramen Tut. God, what is the other Egyptian god? The sun god. Ra. Setment, Ra. All of them. They're all in the same realm. And they could be able to pull
Black Panther out the ancestral realm, and then they can explain why he got a beard. He's a little taller. It looks like, you know what I mean, whoever. You know what I mean? Hey, you look a little different. Well, I just got the ancestral play, I got shaved. Then I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it.
It's the transition to recast is hella easy.
It is.
It's not one that you got to harp on. It's make it real quick. Oh, you look different. Yeah, I'm a little different. And move. I got a cough. I'm sick. I got a cold. You know what I'm saying? Like
I just came out the ancestral realm. What do you think I'm gonna look like? You know what I mean?
And keep it moving. So
yep. I think they're gonna make the Council of Canes the villain of Avengers 5. Then make a Kane variant, the Beyonder, as okay. So you know, I just did the video, and we're gonna get back to the video. But you know, I just did a video about the Kane will Jonathan Major come back as Kane, basically. My theory video. If they make Coleman Domingo the Beyonder, I'm good with it. Just let Jonathan finish, and if Coleman Domingo is prime Kane, the Beyonder Kane, you know what I mean? I'm cool with it. I'm cool, but just allow Jonathan to finish what he was doing. I'm good. You know what I mean? But yeah, she was a cameo. We talking about Boss, the Panther goddess, the big old cat that we see in the sky. I want to see the cat in the sky. You know?
But, I mean, Aisha does make a point though. She was already introduced, so you can play with it.
You can do it, yeah. You can play with it because she was.
Like, she was already
she was introduced. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely.
The runway is there to take the plane and fly with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
absolutely. Yeah, I seen that Dr. Carpy, and that's the most trash ass thing I've ever saw. That was dumb. Let's get back to the video. My bad, y'all.
Great at everything. But now I understand why, because his dedication.
I'll give you a prime example of what he just said. 3 of my kids are coming tonight. 9, 7, and 4.
I think I saw a photo of the little one who maybe already seen it, or
nope. You probably wouldn't have seen a photo of my kids online, but you might. Yeah, they will be. They're taking the movie in tonight. That's for sure. Yeah.
Well, do you two want to say something to our lovely Marvel fans at home who are watching live?
Yeah, you go for it. No.
To all the Marvel fans, I would not be here. 24 years after starting, and I probably wouldn't have the career I have if it wasn't for you guys. And so I know Ryan's going to say something similar. This movie, our careers at these roles have meant so much to us. We owe very much to your support. We owe very much to your dedication and your passion. And this movie, I am so excited for you to see it because it is tailor-made, I think, for you guys to just freak out. So I cannot wait.
Oh, yes.
Hey, why does Hugh look taller? I mean, look shorter than Ryan.
I think Ryan Ryan might be about 6'2", 6'3".
I thought Hugh was 6'3".
No, Hugh should be like 6'1", 6'2", I think. Either way,
y'all look up in the comments. Thank you, Blue, because you had to correct me because I read it wrong. I'm sorry, Aisha. I read it wrong. But we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that comment. We're gonna get to y'all comments in a minute. My bad.
I'll just say that this movie is designed to be a complete experience, meaning it isn't a commercial for another movie. When people are going into the theater and they're paying their hard-earned dollars to see something, what we are delivering is pure, unadulterated joy. Yes, the movies are rated, but it isn't R. We don't exploit that. We're using that to tell the most authentic story of these characters. And the best possible intention, I think, going in to make a movie like this is that people walk out of the theater after 2 hours feeling like they just had the absolute best in time of their entire life, and that's what I believe we've delivered here. So really excited.
We are so excited to see it. The fans.
All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and in that portion of the live, and you guys could be able to see the red carpet event that was live earlier. What are you thinking, man? Final predictions. What are you thinking? And then we'll get to I'm a Nickelback fan. I can't wait for a new Nickelback song. I like Nickelback. I be hating on Nickelback, but I personally like Nickelback. I think they got a bad rap in the 2000s, But a hero with that song, a hero with what's the name in it? I forgot the artist's name, but Hero was my shit that they played for Spider-Man.
Was that from Linkin Park?
Was it? No, I don't think it was a dude
from Linkin Park, was it?
I don't think so. But that's my song. I play that when I feel sad about myself. I look myself in the mirror and I play Hero. Thank you, Nickelback. I love you for that. But no, what is your final prediction? Deadpool, Wolverine. Give us everything. What you thinking, man? What is your thinking?
I mean, I think it's gonna be a fun-filled movie. I think it's gonna have something for everybody. It's It's Hugh Jackman, Ryan Reynolds coming together. One thing I like that they said was they thanked the fans.
Yes.
And we a lot of creators, a lot of writers, directors, whatever, they have been getting away from like they owe our careers to y'all people, the people who show up and watch, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't have been able to make what it was, Les Mis, and be nominated for an Oscar if I wasn't Wolverine.
Yup.
Pretty sure Ryan Reynolds wouldn't be able to make the mobile money or selling Avion if it wasn't for him doing Deadpool. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. So
right. Nobody remember him in Blade 3.
Or shit, right. Or even we ain't gonna go there. I just like, you know what I'm saying, that they thank the fans. I think that's good. But final predictions, this is gonna be a hell of a ride, man. And just buckle up, enjoy the ride. If it connects, it connects. If it don't, it don't. I think Ryan kind of alluded to that too. Like, yeah, we got some MCU elements, but this is a Deadpool and Wolverine story, and we're telling the best Deadpool Wolverine story that we're gonna tell. You know what I'm saying? And if it don't go no further than this, it don't have to go no further than this. And I think that's the good thing about a movie like this.
All right, let me ask you this: over and under on the tear shed, under or over?
I'm not a weepy eye type of guy, so for me,
it's okay, Blue, man. It's okay to be emotional. You got to get into your sensitive side, Blue.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this, man. The only movie that I ever cried, E.T. in the 80s.
So you didn't cry at the end of Endgame?
No, didn't.
You didn't cry? What kind of?
I'm not an emotional guy. The last time I cried over something was when my pops passed. Before that, it was Kobe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Other than that, my family was like, I ain't never saw you. You know what I'm saying? My daughter, my son, they ain't never saw me cry. Never. I cried when my daughter was born. I take that back, but she didn't see it because she was, she was crying. She was trying to get her lungs clear. Yeah, I'm not an uber emotional type of guy. Do I think it can lead to some tear sheds? I say over 50. Yeah, I say over 50.
It's over. Okay. So my final predictions. First of all, I got my Deadpool Wolverine shirt. I'm excited. I think this is going to be really, really, really funny, but also hit you in the gut. You know what I'm saying, with emotional themes. And like you said, when you start talking about friendship, like how they talked about, you know what I mean? You start talking about that the friendship element, and you see them going through this journey, and you see the heartbreak and all of that, because there's going to be some failures in this. You know what I mean? But again, this is Deadpool. You know what I mean? He's going to bring some stuff out. And Deadpool, there's a reason why Deadpool has always been my favorite character. But I think there's going to be a tear-jerking moment in here. One part is going to just hit you kind of hard. It might be the nostalgia. It might come out and do some nostalgia, and you see Cassandra Cain just wipe Cassandra Nova. I said Cassandra Cain. Cassandra Nova. Batgirl, right. Cassandra Nova, you know what I'm saying? Like, go through your favorite character. You know what I mean? Because she's that side, and that's gonna hit you. You know what I mean? It's gonna hit you hard. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna be a wild ride, man. I think it's gonna be a cameo fest. I think we're gonna really hit it when that third act hits. It's gonna cameo after cameo after cameo, and you're gonna be like, "Oh snap, son! I didn't think they were gonna pull this." You know what I mean? I guarantee, I
think you might get the cameos throughout, because I don't want it to be a gang of cameos in one. You know what I'm saying?
like they're making fun of Endgame, and they pull out the portal, and they do to your left. But I think it will be a cameo fest. I think it will be a cameo fest. I think, of course, Hugh Jackman is going to come back for Secret Wars, and I think that's going to be it. I think that's going to be his swan song at the end, so he can say, "I played in the sandbox with the guys from the MCU, with the Avengers." You know what I mean? I think they will introduce I think they're going to test a new Wolverine in this. So, Harry Potter,
it might not be the defense, but I'm with you. It
yeah,
might not be
kind of like what they did with, like what they did with John Krasinski. Right. You know, had him as that, because he was fan cast as, Mr. Fantastic, and then we got him, and then he's too busy directing to be, to go on with the franchise. So now we know that, we want him. And then Pedro, now we can see what Pedro Pascal could bring to that character. Right. I think that they're going to have a Wolverine in here that you're going to sit back and be like, you know what? Yeah, well, what's his name? Tyler, what's the kid's name from the Kingsman, yeah. That kid. I think he's, you still got Harry Potter. Yeah, and you got Henry Cavill.
I need Henry Cavill in the MCU ASAP anyway.
Yeah. So that could. I think I'm gonna put this out. Tyron Edgerton. I'm sorry. I don't know what the hell is up with my Taylors and Tylers today, but I want to say that might be, and this is my prediction. That might be Henry Cavill as Patch. Remember that was in the first trailer.
Yeah, could be.
You know what I mean?
I don't want him to be a Wolverine. I think him and Scott would be dope. I think him as yeah. You don't think so?
I want to see. I honestly want to see Clint Eastwood's son. I want to see Clint Eastwood's son as Scott Summers. He has the look, the whole nine.
Better Wolverine. We already got a 6-foot Wolverine. Might well keep it going. I think he'll be a Wolverine, but I think he's shorter than Hugh Jackman.
What's his name? Scott Eastwood.
Scott Eastwood. Yeah. I think he's shorter. But I'm with you. He would be a dope.
We need short king Wolverine.
And I wouldn't mind Henry Cavill playing Sinister neither. He is
That's
British.
What I want. That if you ask me, that's what I want. I want him to be Mr. Sinister. Mm-hmm. I think he has the look. I think he could pull it off. And we never seen him in that realm as dark and demonic like that. You know what I mean? So
a little bit in The Witcher.
You did, but you know,
a little bit in The Witcher.
He's 5. You know what? You might have a point. Scott Eastwood is 5'11".
Mm-hmm.
He's 5'11", but I would love to see. To me, Scott Eastwood just has the look that screams Cyclops. Yeah. That look I see him as Cyclops, and I think he can play that emotional side because of who his daddy is. About his daddy went crazy towards the end. I remember that. I remember that Republican convention when he was talking to a chair.
Movies.
And he does make racist movies.
They'd be good.
He could, but he's a hell of a racist in his movies. So I'm just saying, I think Scott could be able to, pull for that. Now I can play Morph. Why I gotta play Morph? Huh? Why I gotta play Morph? I want to be a villain. Elders. Let's get to some of these comments, man, because y'all are over here killing me. I'm gonna go back up a little bit.
Tyrone Magnus is Cyclops.
Hey, he clouded right now. I
can't work with that dude, man.
Hell, I can't do it. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. I ain't got nothing against the brother. We don't see eye to eye. You know what I mean? And it'll be more fighting than anything. And they're watching us. That's my song, dude. That is my song. Let's see. That's what makes Deadpool special, because Ryan and Sean Levy respect the story. Absolutely. X-23 cameo or supporting role. I think she's going to come in there for a cameo. I don't think it's going to be Jackie.
I no, nah. I hope she ain't. Yeah, I hope that don't happen. I got a prediction. I think she goes forward in the MCU.
Somebody said it should be the Wolverine in the MCU.
And honestly, as much as I hate that, I wouldn't be mad.
I would be mad because of what she established already in the source material.
I wouldn't be mad if they did that, but and she ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? She ain't bad.
She's not a bad woman. I would still like two Wolverines, her and and Logan. You know what I mean? Because I don't feel like they properly told that story of Logan. You know what I mean? With the,
I think we get an old Logan.
You think we get
not old but I think we get like a Logan removed from the X-Men. That's what I think we get.
So you might as well keep Hugh Jackman.
You could. Like I said, I wouldn't be mad if they did, but I'm just saying but what I mean by removed, meaning like I don't think they're gonna make. You know how they did with Fox? Everything was it was basically Wolverine.
Yeah, it was Wolverine. Yeah, Central.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do that going forward. I
do what
think
they did in X-Men '97.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be something similar like that.
Got you. I already know I'm Kim Kardashian crying. I know. I ain't gonna lie. The last two movies I cried on was Wakanda Forever, but that was for a totally different reason. Because the beginning of that movie, they didn't have to do that. And that was the saddest shit I've ever watched. It's sad. It's hard to watch. You know what I mean? And then the end game. I didn't even think it was going to hit me. I was in the 4. What was crazy is I was at the 4D movie where the seats move and the wind blow at your face. So I'm in there trying to stop from crying and the wind hits me right in the eye.
That's the excuse. I know.
And it was waterworks. It was waterworks. But you all heard you heard it throughout the theater because all of us did it. You know what I mean?
I heard it was people when I went to see it, there was people crying, people cheering, people had tears. Like,
yeah, it was emotional. Yeah, it was good though. It was good. We got to get back to peak cinema like that. We need more of that.
We do.
The MCU could take lessons and get back to the source material and tell a good story. I think Kevin Feige probably should learn this lesson after the debauchery of Phase 4. You know what I mean? Just what it is. I cried at E.T. I was 3 when I seen E.T. So,
I'm just saying, he got me. It got me.
What are your final predictions in terms of what's going to what we're going to get in terms of Kane's news at Comic-Con? Okay, I will say this. I would say that it might be announced, but this is what I'm saying. Don't be surprised if Jonathan, comes on stage full Kane gear, but don't be surprised if it's not. Is all I'm saying. I'm 50-50. Am I leaning towards, because like I said, if they were going to recast Kane, they should have did it by now. To wait 7 months and you haven't heard nothing. All you heard is these rumors and coming to me.
You know what I told you, Dre. I don't think they should recast. If they not bringing Jonathan back, just move on from the Kane situation.
You said that a long time ago.
I said that, but for it to take this, it don't take this long to say, hey, we got, especially if he's an integral part of what you need going forward. Right. You know what I'm saying? We don't need a big reveal about, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we got Dre Mack as Kane, y'all, and we need big claps at Hall H. We don't need that. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what will set it off? If you heard that Jonathan Majors soft tone come out, how he was.
That's different.
That will blow the roof off because they wouldn't be expecting that. You know what I mean? They wouldn't be expecting that because again, the rumor was that he got fired. Right. So to have him come in full Kane garb, you know what I'm saying? And the multiverse is not done. I still have more to do. And he come out in the video. You know what I mean? So, but but don't be surprised they don't mention shit either. You know what I mean? So it's 50-50 right now with me. You know what I mean? And you are Blue. You kind of already know where I'm at. Because we talked. You know what I mean? So Iron Man's Deadpool, my heart. I ain't gonna lie, it hit me. I didn't think it was gonna hit me. So did that blow of goddamn wind too. I was like right in the middle of my crying. Not y'all going cry. I'm emotional. Where the way? I used to hate the way he said.
Look away, cry too. He was
yeah. Where the way? I didn't cry when Tony died. I was more in shock, but I almost let a few go when Logan died. That was sad. But it was I didn't cry when he died. I cried when the little thing said when it's like from Iron Man 1, the first art reactor, it was like it approved that Tony Stark has a heart, and that floated. That was that was it. That was it. The waterworks came. That was it. I was like, oh snap. Hugh definitely wants to share the screen with the Avengers at some point years ago. Absolutely. He was supposed to share the screen with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, which I believe he does have a cameo. You're not going to keep doing this twip thing in the trailer. You know what I mean? And he tell him to stop if there's not a Spider-Man.
It's a Spider-Man cameo. I will say that. I don't know who it is, but I think Deadpool and Spider-Man work. You know what I'm saying?
My God. You know. Deadpool and Spider. That's the only complete run that I have is Deadpool and Spider-Man. It is awesome. It is awesome. And you still don't know what Spider-Man look like. That's how awesome it is. It is oh my God. He doesn't. At the end of the spoiler alert, at the end of the comic, he still doesn't know who he is. Because he takes off the mask and it's a blank face. It's awesome. It is awesome. And it comes off the heels of the first one of Superior Spider-Man too. Yeah. And Deadpool is looking for that Spider-Man to kill. Yeah, the Otto Octavius Spider-Man to kill. You know, it's so good. I love that run. Terry Edgerton. Yeah, I was jacking up. I think he's in the movie too. On your left, T'Challa moment still makes me emotional. It didn't make me emotional. I just got excited.
Yeah, a lot of people say that's the peak moment for them.
That's the peak moment. Yeah. When you see T'Challa come out, you know what I mean? That was it. We didn't know that was the last time. You know what I mean? So yeah. I think Matthew McConaughey. I heard he's one of the Deadpools in the movie, but that'd be awesome. Even if it's just a voice, you ain't gotta show his face. Just a voice. You think he's Deadpool? I think he's the Cowboy Wolverine. But Deadpool, I think Deadpool will still be Ryan Reynolds. That's the zombie Deadpool. Yeah. He had to cut off his head and walk around with it throughout that Deadpool kill Deadpool run and the Illuminati and all of that. Allegedly. All right, we need a short king as Wolverine. That's what I'm saying, man. Harry Potter. Get Harry Potter. Harry Potter's a good actor, though. I keep forgetting his real name.
It's right on the tip of my tongue too.
It is too. It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh fuck!
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Yeah, he's just all we know is Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Well, yeah.
Daniel Radcliffe.
Daniel Radcliffe. Yeah. Oh man, we tripping. I should know that because I'm a Harry Potter fan.
You know why we don't know? Because Mika ain't on tonight. Normally we be
exactly. Mika be like to the Googles. I do believe it will connect to the MCU story going. They're gonna have to. You're gonna have to. You're not gonna.
I think it will. I'm just saying it. I don't think it does connect, but I think it's also one of those movies to where you can just lift it up and move it over here. You know what I'm saying? Like if you need it to connect, it will connect. If it doesn't, it don't. You know what I'm saying? I think it's one of those.
I think they're going to go younger with the core X-Men in the realm of X-Men First Class.
I don't want to see that again.
I don't either. I don't want that again. I don't either. I kind of want them to do it in the present day too. I don't want them to go back to the 60s. I would like the original X-Men group. You know what I mean? Angel Beast, Iceman when he was a big, and make him a big snowman to start off with until he learns his powers. Cyclops and Marvel Girl. You know what I'm saying? So that way you're not heavily Wolverine centric. You know what I mean? You could tell that story and it still be good.
I think we're gonna get the giant size X-Men #1 team.
with
Very
with
Nightcrawler.
Colossus, Storm,
Colossus.
Nightcrawler, yeah,
Mhm.
Wolverine, you
Yeah.
know.
Warpath.
Warpath, the woke event. Are you some of the woke men? Is that what it is? Because it was real woke. You know what I'm saying? All these people putting all these different people. Where are the white folks at?
Right.
It's woke. Let's see. Same. I used to rock with Tyrone, but what happened to his channel? I let that dude do his thing, man. God bless him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Too much woke stuff with woke. Just make Jodie Turner Smith Storm, and she's in house. She's already in house at Disney now. Might as well go ahead and do it.
I wouldn't be mad if she showed up as that.
I would be at all because I fan casted her too as a Storm. -1 was the last film I cried in. -1 was good. I didn't cry. -1, I'm a big Godzilla fan. Yep, but Godzilla -1 that's good. Deadpool Wolverine, do you think it's an awards contender? I would say probably for set design. I would say it'll probably win set design, costume. I can see him probably doing like, best supporting character. You know what I mean? And they'll probably, pick between one of them.
Mm.
But I don't see them like best picture.
I don't know. This is what I'm gonna say. The Oscars, they need something to bring it back to
back. Yeah.
So just them being nominated, I think if they nominate it and have a good campaign for the nomination, that would bring more eyes to the Oscars. I don't think they necessarily win.
They did it with Black Panther.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
They did it with Black Panther. So yeah, most definitely.
And having somebody nominated as an actor from I think that could happen because I think the board is opening up and looking more at these movies because they're not just action movies. You know what I'm saying? Right. They have good stories. They got good actors playing in them. It's real gravitas. It's real shit. It's not no disrespect to like Arnold Schwarzenegger or anything or the action movie. Right. No disrespect to that, but this is way steps above. You know what I'm saying? Blood sport.
Way leaps and bounds over blood sport. Hell, it's leaps and bounds over the original Predator. Even though I got love for that movie, it does end like a sitcom, an 80s sitcom. So let me see. Infinity Wars had people leaking to theaters. More people was like, damn, Thanos, you just snapped everybody. That's what most people walked out that bitch mad because they got to wait a year to watch the other one.
Right. That last scene was serious.
Boy, that pissed a lot of people in my movie theater. Like, oh, they was fuck Thanos.
The quietness of it, though.
Yep, everybody was quiet. People were quiet. Blade is the only movie being delayed for comic book act, and I still don't get that.
Yeah, that's weird. Crazy fact about that time period: Black superhero movies ran that time period. The Blade wasn't the first Black superhero that came out that year. Steel was. Steel came out, then Spawn, then
Spawn. But I don't know why you put Steel in there.
I'm just saying, as far as
it is, you're right. You're right.
It was Black superheroes.
It was. Even though one of those are one of the worst movies to ever.
Hollywood was taking a chance on Black. So that's all I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Hollywood was taking a chance on Black superheroes.
Yeah, even though they cast Shaq.
Blade was the one that made it through.
Because Shaq cast as Steel was one of the worst decisions. I love Shaq. That was even he would tell you that's one of the worst decisions he ever did. There's a scene in the movie where the bad guy's monologuing and this nigga is sitting there like this. Yeah, I said it. This nigga is sitting there like this the whole time while the bad guy's monologuing.
I'm not mad at Shaq being casted.
I'm not mad at Shaq because it ain't his fault.
It was just a bad movie. Him and Ray J running around.
That movie sucks. God, that movie is bad.
If they had somebody think if they would have made it an actual Superman
movie, yeah,
with Shaq. I don't think it would be as bad. It might still be bad, but I don't
because
think
Shaq is not that great of an actor.
He's not.
Shaq is playing Shaq.
Right. He playing Shaq.
Shaq playing Shaq.
Who is Steel?
I mean, hell, you could have had Ving Rhames be Steel. You could have at that time my man from the Green Mile could have been Steel at that time.
He wasn't because his first movie was
better. He did a cameo on Friday because he was actually Tiny Lister's body double.
Asked, "Hey, you want to be in the scene?" And that's how he got in the scene. Yeah.
Yep. But he is still a better actor than Shaquille O'Neal.
No, I agree. But if I'm Warner Brothers and I'm doing Steel,
yeah, you're gonna go with the big name. You're gonna go with the big name.
You know what I'm saying? I think they should have gave Shaq, some better lessons. but the script was horrible. I think if you would have put
terrible.
Anybody in that, it would have been a bad movie.
You could have put Wesley Snipes in that movie. It would have been terrible. It still would have been terrible because the acting alone, the writing alone is horrid. She's the only actor. Okay, my bad.
But it just would have been bad.
Over under 50% claim still remain. I'm over. I'm because it's already been announced. Well, not announced, but it's already been leaked that they're still doing Avengers 5 with Kang. Because you're not going to say, this is what I hate about these rumors and these scoopers and all of that, because they contradict themselves. 1 minute they're saying, they're going to change the name of the movie and they're not even going to do Kang. Then the next, and at the same mouth, Coleman Domingo is going to be up for Kang because some interviewer asked him about being Kang and he giggled about it. You know what I mean? John David Washington, even though he ain't said jack shit about it, he's going to play Kang. No, well, Michael Ealy, because he picked up Megan Good, he's most definitely a villain in the MCU. So let's bring him over as Kang. So Blue got an icebox where it's hard.
Yeah, man. No tears, dog. No tears.
When X-23 turned across on the X grave, I like that. Again, I didn't cry, but I was like, yeah. I wanted to see a Wolverine Captain America Steve Rogers film for World War. That's kind of what I wish that Captain America instead of Captain America Black Panther with light skin Azuri, they should have made Captain America Wolverine. You know what I'm saying? World War II, and that would have been awesome.
To go back to the Logan movie with him saying, one thing that I didn't like about the Logan movie is they made it Logan against Logan. I think it should have been, since it was the Swans supposed to, during that time. It should have been Victor. It should have been Sabretooth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should have been Sabretooth.
They killed him. Yep.
They killed him. Or, they kill each other. It should have been that. I think that would have been the perfect ending. To, you know what I'm saying?
Gambino going to show up in Deadpool Wolverine. Hey, he did it in Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
The MCU is officially back.
Pump your brakes, buddy. Pump your brakes. Back yet. It ain't back
yet. They're gonna make Storm the same age as T'Challa. That'll be terrible. That'll be terrible.
See, that's why, I see a lot of people say, "Oh, they recast and we're gonna get to see him play the stuff in his." I'm like, that ain't gonna be able to happen if you really think, you know what I'm saying, that Storm and this little kid gonna be running around. Like, that's not
what is this, Anakin and Padme all over again?
Doing that? What is that? It'll be way. What is the kid, 5?
It was. I give him 7.
And
then they talk about we're gonna age him up. I'm like,
what? Because that was already in the future, right? Wasn't Wakanda
already in the future?
In the future, in the timeline of what's going on in the MCU, that's a movie that's ahead already.
And then to tell somebody that T'Challa Jr. is T'Challa, that's a recast. It's got to be the silliest shit. I'm tired of people saying it I'm really tired of people saying it in my comments. Well, they got T'Challa Jr. He's gonna do everything his daddy did. That's just like me, Dre Mack. I got Dre Mack Jr. I died today. Dre Mack Jr. cannot go to my job and work my hours. He doesn't even have the same social security number.
Hey, I'm here.
Stupid.
Show up as my daddy. I know he's fast, but I'm here. I'm taking the spot.
Right.
Just
I'm
call
Drake
me-
Mack, son of Drake Mack.
What?
The stupidest thing I've ever heard in my whole entire life. Is boy. Oh God. Visual effects, yep. If Barbie could get nominated, I'm just saying, yep. That's what I'm saying. I could most definitely. Most definitely. Not with Joker 2 coming out the same year. They won't put two comic book movies in the same category. Trust me, Joker 2 gonna get nominated for some shit because of who's in the movie.
I think they overhyped the first Joker, and they're gonna overhype this one.
I like Joker.
I was a fan. It was cool, but I just think it was overhyped. I think because it came out of left field and made all that money, and you know what I'm saying. And it wasn't. I don't think that movie was originally shot as Joker.
It was shot something else. It did. They named it Joker.
A different movie, and then they patchworked it to make it a Joker movie. That's what I think it was.
I say I liked it because it was I know you read Elseworld DC. Yeah. So that's the way I took it as DC Black, kind of like what they did with. That's the way I took it. But you could tell that they made a what I call a like a character study movie. It named it Joker, and let's say Joker was this guy. You know what I mean? Right. And did this whole character study about these people who got these laughing conditions and all of that stuff, or whatever, schizophrenia, mental health, all of that. But we just gonna slap Joker on there, kind of like what DC Black did when they did Batman like that. And he thought he was fighting crime in Gotham, and that whole entire time he was in Arkham. He was in Arkham. You know what I mean? That was good. I'm not gonna lie, that was good. Bloodsport is a classic. Let me get to I missed this. Suicide Squad is going to have more wars than Deadpool and Wolverine. Boy, you stupid. We watched Bloodsport on the watch party. So make sure y'all check it. Make sure y'all coming from the Kung Fu Cinema Saturdays. Make sure y'all coming for that, because people really be watching the like I look at my view count. They really think we're playing the movie right then and there on YouTube. So they come to my channel, they see the thumbnail, and we're like, "This ain't the movie."
I got to be a part of that. I'll be at work, man, but I'm gonna try to get on.
No, it's all good, man. It'd be funny. Don't forget Meteor Man and Blake Man.
Yeah,
those are classics. Yeah, you talking about that year?
Just that year.
That year. We mad because they snapped the child and we just got him on. That was true. We literally just got him on screen.
Just got it.
You know what I mean? Now you're going too far. I think Kazam came out that year as well.
Did it?
Oh my God!
Damn,
please let's not bring that up. Michael Clark Duncan could have played still. Yup. How's everyone going to avoid spoilers tomorrow or even tonight? I'm saying I don't. You see me. If you know me at X, I only go in there. I like a bunch of shit. I retweet some shit and I get off. That's it. I won't.
Spoilers don't never really come across me like that.
I mean, my algorithm on X now shows me. So I like one black woman's video, one black woman's picture, and that's all I see. And then I continue to like because I love black women. So I really enjoyed the teaser. Oh, okay, that wasn't for us. All right. Spoilers are already out about Deadpool, Wolverine. Be careful out there. I'm not. I'm good. Wow, they really posted screenshots for the film. You think they wasn't?
Yeah.
Did they just call Blue Omarion?
Nah, I was just talking about me not crying.
I don't think he'll be there. Just fan service. You saw the new interview with the guy. Ask Kevin Feige about Kane Dynasty. Nope, I did not see that. What did he say? What did he say?
I didn't see it.
What's up, the Fergusons, man? Thank you for the $9.99 super chat. Nothing but channel support. Hopefully you're right about your prediction about Jonathan Major returning as Kane comes through. I hope my theory is right. I really do hope that theory is right. I'm like I said, I'm just reading the tea leaves. That's the best way that I could put it. Is I'm reading the tea leaves, and if you really, really just like I said, if you really think about it, wouldn't they would have already cast? So let's just be real.
And we've said that. We said that if they was gonna cast them, to me, they would have already cast them, because all that's doing. If Avengers 5 is so important, like they're trying to make it to, out to be, then you would just cast the character, or you don't, because Black Panther 2 was supposed to be important too. They didn't fucking recast T'Challa, so I don't know. Marvel has no direction when it comes to making recast decisions,
because you can recast for Thaddeus Ross, but you can't recast for T'Challa. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You'll recast, Kang, but T'Challa's, and then
maybe they should have Kang go to trial, and a video of him running from Sylvia or something like that.
Well, he was already running as Victor Timely. Yeah, so remember they kept splicing him running with Victor Timely. that was the funny. Out of all of this, that was the funniest thing. But hold on, let's get that super chat, man. Appreciate it. Let me give you this one. Yeah. Super chat, body roll. Randy's like, yeah, you gonna make him stop? I'll do it. Hold on, I'll do it. But appreciate it. For the super chat. Any black characters going to be in Deadpool and Wolverine?
Yeah, Blind Al.
Yeah, that's it. I'm surprised nobody got mad about her because she's an old white woman in the comics. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But I I don't. Not with this one. I can't be spoiled on Deadpool. I can't be.
I don't mind spoilers. I'm with you, Marvelous D. I don't mind spoilers neither. But I get people, especially when you're invested in a movie and you want to be surprised. I totally understand. So I try to respect, that aspect of thing. But to go back to PTM Productions, Domino maybe we get a Domino character, maybe we don't, but I think that's as far as they probably would go, because I hate to say it, Deadpool is a white character. Deadpool is a white, like most of the characters that he run across, they lily white. I hate to say it.
In the comics, I mean, in the comics, when he's not going against the he's not getting on the nerves of the damn X-Men.
His wife was black.
His wife was black.
His wife was black.
He's had a black daughter. Okay, so his baby mama black, his wife is a vampire because that's Shekla. And Shekla, you know what I mean? But they both have daughters at different timelines because he has a daughter with her in 2099. He has a daughter with Shekla in the 2099 universe, and then he in the main canon, he has a daughter with the lady who was the SHIELD agent. Can't think of her name. He has a daughter with no, she wasn't SHIELD. Had a random he had a fling with a black lady, and had a baby by her, and she ended up getting, they end up getting
married.
Did they get married?
Yeah, he married her. That was what, maybe about 4 years ago.
I'm about to say, I know he married Shekla because I got the wedding of Deadpool. I have that. Did he end up marrying? I forgot her name in the my comics is there, but there's Wrestling Man in front of it. I don't want to move Wrestling Man.
Didn't Shekla married Dracula or something, didn't?
No, she was supposed to marry Dracula, but Deadpool got with her anyway. You know what I mean? So
not copycat. Now, so are they actually going to make Vanessa copycat in this?
I kind of hope so.
Or are they like, you know what?
I kind of hope so.
We already got Mystique. We don't need another shapeshifter.
Basically. Where's Mika G when you need her?
I know, right?
Yeah, Shekla was the only one he married.
So maybe it was his baby mom this black.
Yeah, he got the baby mama that's black. She dropped the kid off to the black SHIELD agent. You know what I mean? Because that's in the that's the run that nobody. That's during the not Dark Reign. Shit. What was the damn event that was going on in that one? When they were doing Secret Empire. That's during that run, and a lot of people don't because that's when you had
Eleanor is the daughter.
Eleanor is the daughter, yeah.
from a former Flame Deadpool named Carmelita.
Carmelita, that's right. Carmelita had a baby by her. You know what I mean? It's that Wade went through his wannabe wigger phase, or as they call it in the comic. No, because he was still in that time. During that was during Secret Empire. So that's when he was, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to look up to Captain America. He was, you know, there's a comic with him, Captain America, Wolverine is going out on missions. He's doing a lot of merc stuff. You know what I mean? But they just had him with a black woman. That was during Daniel Way's. No, that was during Hickman. Shit. I think that was I forgot the dude's name because he was from I can't think of the writer's name.
Around time he been doing Fantastic Four?
Nah, Hickman was because he was doing it wasn't Hickman's run. It wasn't Wade run because I do have some Wade's run because I got a signed copy book from Wade too. It's not Fabian to see. I can see his face. I can't think of his name right now, but I like that run because that's when he had the daughter that was doing the Secret Empire thing. It was doing a lot in that comic run. You know what I mean? But it wasn't like he was trying to be black. You know what I'm saying? But they did. That's when they did the hip hop. I think hip hop 40th anniversary or something like that. They have the hip hop covers. You know what I mean? Yeah, they had the album covers and stuff. So. I like that run. You know, it wasn't a long run, but again, a lot of people didn't like Secret Empire either. You know what I mean? Having Captain America Hell Hydra and all of that. So
I hated that. That was
a lot of people didn't like it.
It's boring.
Yeah, a lot of but I like, you know, I'm a Deadpool fan, so I was collecting all the Deadpool shit. You know what I mean? But Daniel Way's run, Daniel Way's run. But Daniel Way's run, that wasn't. It was the other writer. I can't think of his name to save my life. But yeah, this is why we need Mika. So when we say we need Mika, this is why. We don't need her just to look up for stuff.
We don't need her just hold on now. They just regulate her to be in office work. No, it ain't that.
No, she be to the Googles in a heartbeat. We talking about stuff. She's already there.
Yeah, she already Googled.
Right. She already be like, so you know I already Googled that, right? I'm trying to think of who was the actual writers in 2011. But Flub, I can't find it. I can't find who was the actual writers. But yeah, I think it may have been 2008. You know, I think that matter of fact, because that was going into Secret Wars.
You're trying to escalate stuff, man. Come on, man.
Mika, don't do that. Don't do that. Mika will whoop I'm not trying to get my ass whooped.
Mika might show us she see this. She might come on my door right now.
Exactly. Duggan and Brian Paulson. Paulson is the weird looking guy from not House of the Dead, House of a Thousand Corpses. Yeah, but Duggan's run was good. Duggan's run was good. Yeah, because they got Despicable Deadpool, and then with Deadpool, when they redid the whole entire universe. Because remember, that was the end of the Ultimate Universe. So when you pick back up at all new, all different Marvel, you're in literally all new, all different Marvel after that. You know what I mean? So which didn't last long either. That didn't last long at all.
It didn't. They got what they needed out of it though. The certain characters that they wanted to push.
What up, J Rock? Ty said Megan Good like my comment when I said could you help him get his cane roll back, but then unliked it when my comment ended being the most liked comment. I don't know if that means anything, but maybe.
Look, Dre's the aficionado.
I'm not officiating nothing. I'm not nothing. I'm just a Negro on screen right now. All I'm gonna say is that if they have not announced a new, just think about it. Just think about it like this. Megan went on a press tour. They asked her about Jonathan. She knocked it out the park.
Right.
You know, he's been doing his thing. He's not been getting in trouble, no matter how much people. Johnny Keys can't do nothing without people saying something about him. But is he being labeled an abuser? No. He had his ABC interview. You know, he's on. And one thing, like I said, you know, it shocked me. I'm not gonna lie. When I went back and watched that tape of me being on TMZ, and they was like, it was a murky verdict, and they was downplaying everything.
How was it murky?
You know what I mean? It was a murky.
If you really read or how the instructions should have been read, it should have been
threw it out. And I think that's what they were getting at, because it was like they initially said that they were trying to get him for what happened in the car, which they found him not guilty. That's why I'm sitting there like, I'm I'm on Skype and I'm watching them on screen before they tell me to go, and I'm like, did they just say? But I'm so into what I'm trying to say, because you got to write it out now. It presented to them, you know what I mean? What you're gonna say before you say it.
Just come in and say that.
You can just say whatever.
What you said about Patty?
I said, you know, Patty LaBelle. Oh, she been living this stuff. He said, "Don't you do that to Patty? Don't you do that to Patty?" And then they recast me with another black dude. So I got recast quick.
We don't get recast quick.
So all I'm saying is this: look at it like this. Jonathan is in everything he should do. He's, the judge said we normally don't put people in jail for this. He's doing his classes. His classes online. That's why he's in LA. You know what I'm saying right now. So he doesn't even have to deal with New York. You know what I'm saying? He's dealing with his, with the other lawsuit. You know what I mean? He has been unproblematic.
Hate to say it. Well, let me not say I hate to say it, because you know how certain people might look at it, but I think the best thing to do, sell it and move on.
Settle it. Yep, we talked about that last night. Settle it, move on, keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? All of that stuff. You know what I mean? And
the verdict, the actual criminal verdict. Settle this, move on. Let the past be the past. I got bigger and better things. Guess what, bitch? You probably ain't gonna get work. Enjoy this money.
Yep.
You're not
enjoy the money. Because, like I said, I for me finding out that it's a new lawyer, they're they got a time frame now. I think we're looking at settling. And if you settle that out, and guarantee you, if Marvel came to you and said, "Hey, we'll bring you back, but you got to settle this court case," you know what I mean? You got to settle that out. You know what I mean? What do you think he gonna do? Nah, man, I want to fight for my life. You know what I'm saying? Okay, R. Kelly, let's see how that works. You know what I mean?
And it's, to me, it's not nothing worth. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, now it's not nothing worth fighting for. Settle this as quietly and quickly as possible.
Yep. Just settle it and move on.
Because who is she? At the end of the day, who is she?
It's just a tall white lady. You know what I mean? Tall British Iranian white lady. So to me, you know what I mean? So that's what it is, man. But yeah, man, Deadpool and Wolverine dropping here on Thursday. So please do not come when I do my video. It depends on how long this movie is. If I could come home, I could go live real quick. I will come home and go live real quick. If I can't, and I just got to do something in a voiceover in the car, you know what I mean, and put something, it's going to be something. Trust and believe is going to be something. But I'm excited about this movie. I don't know about y'all, but I can't wait to see it. Blue, are you going to go see it this weekend?
Yeah, no, I'll be there.
Okay, so we gotta,
tonight. I should have been there tonight, but
I mean,
I'm just.
you was too busy watching your little brother. You know what I'm saying? Kids fly off on dragons last night. You know what I mean? So.
Hey.
I'm doing a out of the theater. Oh, I'm most definitely doing an out of the theater. I ain't did one of those. That's what I do on my shorts. You know what I mean? I haven't did one of those in a while because we haven't really had anything. So yeah, I am going to do it out of the theater.
super hype Dre beginning, super hype Dre end. That's what you got to do.
Oh, I am. Trust me. When I'm in the car, you know what I'm saying? With my Deadpool shirt in front of the thing, yeah, you know what I mean. You know what we give him to do.
I know you got the hoodie. You got the Deadpool hoodie that zips all the way up and it's Deadpool's mask.
No, I would love that though. I would most definitely love that. I mean, I got a onesie Harry Potter. You know what I'm saying? Let them do another Harry Potter movie. I'm coming in there in my onesie. You know what I'm saying? Full Gryffindor. But yeah, so depends on how long the movie is. I'll make sure to hit y'all up, let y'all know what's going on. Before the movie, hype out, out of the movie, all of it. You're getting all of it. You know what I mean? All of it. Yeah, right. You say you're damn right. Ty say I'm gonna be on Twitter. Twitter live on. I'm gonna be on live on Twitter all Saturday. So if y'all want to join and react to the K news or just Marvel in general, would love to have y'all on. It was really fun today with Timothy and others. Y'all most definitely. Yeah. Most definitely.
I checked in on it a couple of times. They was having some good convo, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I need to start doing some hosting.
Yeah. Oh, most definitely. I'm gonna start doing that too. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I went to Clubhouse. I'm like, Clubhouse ain't it no more. You know what I mean? Let me go on this Twitter Spaces. You know what I mean? So I thought about it. So days where I'm at work and I'm not doing shit, I know I could get on Twitter Space. You know what I mean? So
talk.
Yeah, and just talk. So most definitely. Now you don't have to call. It's okay, girl. See, he messed it up. No, I messed it up. You're okay because I will be watching Deadpool. It doesn't fit.
That's all right. I feel it. I'm with it.
I'm with it though. I'm with it because me and D still weird though. We here with the music. You know what I mean? So yeah. So we're gonna wrap this up. I was gonna do a watch
before we wrap it up.
Okay.
Future of Marvel. I see a lot of we had the comments saying Marvel is back. What's the future of Marvel, or what's for you? What's the future of Marvel? We got Black America, new world invasion coming.
But no, whole is Black America, whole new world riding carpets.
Riding carpet. Is that because I saw and I agree with what I think it was Chill. Was it Chill? It was either Chill or Planet Fanatic saying that that's the movie that's gonna let you know whether the MCU is back.
I agree. If that movie with Samuel Stern coming back knocks it out the park, I'm talking about not just spectacle, because you can have Hulk versus Red Hulk. That's not going to get me. Is the story good? Are we getting that level of Captain America and the Winter Soldier vibe? Am I getting Captain America? You know what I'm saying? Captain America Civil War. Those, if I'm getting that, and it's good, and the story is good, I'm in. Okay, you got the. I'm on the hook. Now you gotta reel me back in. You know what I mean? You gotta reel me back in. So, Captain America, my black job. That's what I call the Grand Macer. Black jobs matters.
The Grand Macer was like shit. Hey. I thought you said he was back. Well, he was back.
Well, he was. Yeah. I think it's called K. I think it's called K. Dynasty. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys want a watch, matter of fact, let me just do this now. If you guys want a watch party in 30 minutes, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't, put a 2 in the chat.
Don't, please, because I am tired, dog. Don't do it.
I'm tired too. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm tired of my damn self.
I'm tired. Normally in these games, I ain't gonna lie, I'm playing with these young kids, so they start. I normally come off the bench. You know what I'm saying? I'm an older guy. I don't mind coming off the bench. You know what I'm saying? I played the whole game today.
Over there tired.
I'm tired, man. I'm tired.
Whoa out. I cut my grass, so depends on what we watching. Okay, All right, the movie is a thin line between love and hate.
Nah, I'm going to sleep on that, man. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I know that's your. Hey, Dre wants to do this movie, so if y'all want him to do the movie, let him. Do
Ovaltine shot
the Metal Mucil
pass. I'd be damn if I watch Wakanda Forever. I'm watching that.
Look, time.
Not watching that. I'm not watching that. I'm not. I have. That's the only movie I've ever said I'm not gonna do it.
To me, it has no rewatchability.
It's hard to get. It's hard to get past the first 7 minutes of the movie.
It has no rewatchability.
Yeah.
Nope.
So if you want to watch the thin line between love and hate, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 2 if you like. Hell no. Hell no. Y'all need to watch Mouse Hunt. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired. This is the trick. Why you put the 2 for me? I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm tired.
We need to do something like next watch party.
We need to do something Saturday. Today probably it.
I was on Twitter. They were saying, they asked the question, "What's the best comic book movie?" We got to do the best comic book movie of all time.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, yes, 1990.
Sir. Yes, sir.
We actually technically did that. It was just me, Aisha, and who was in there? J Rock the Apostle, I think, because Torian went to sleep. We watched it after you got off. We turned around and watched it. But I watched that movie 80 million times in a row. You know what I mean? So that's my favorite movie.
Yeah, I say something like that. But you can wrap it up, Dre. I think they said wait till me.
Yeah, they said wait till me can come back.
Yeah.
And quoting the whole movie.
It's a quotable
movie. What's up, Belvex? What's up? Can't wait for Deadpool 3. That's right. I quote that whole movie from start to finish because I know damn near every line for line, every emotion. That's it. If I do auditions, I could just do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
We gotta do Power Rangers.
I'm down.
Me
and Mika, me and Mika did the we did the what did we do? We did Power Rangers and Ghoulies as a whatchamacallit, a breakdown. So yeah, I'm down for it. I'm down for whatever, for real. But let's do it on next Saturday because brother a little sleepy. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this up, man. For my man Blue, Minotti, and Dre Mac, we bid you a fond adieu. Peace and vibe power, y'all. Let's get up out of here, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all Monday night.